Hello friends, welcome to my another vlog. Today we're going over to Bridle Heritage Centre, one of the oldest ironworks that used to be here in Lancashire. So let's go over to Bridge via this footpath. This path here used to be an old railway line. It used to connect Oldham, Ashton and Guidebridge, and this area was so industrialised that it was a perfect communication to take the raw materials, especially coal, to and from other factories. And as we'll see, that this actual railway line played a big role in the success of the ironworks at Park Bridge. So let's head over to Park Bridge. This path is very popular with dog walkers, general walkers, exercise, people walking or running. Normally if I came later, this place would be packed. Even in lockdown last week I came here and it was totally packed. I didn't decided not to film then. Morning mate. But as you can see, we've got joggers. Being early morning, it's fantastic. And the scenery is, being in a town centre, as you can see, is quite fantastic. Morning. The Ashton is a very small town, situated on the east part of Manchester, but it's only about 10 minutes from the great outdoors and about 15-20 minutes to the centre of Manchester. So it's perfectly situated. So let's head over to Park Bridge. So here we are, we're coming to the end of this path for us. So down there is Park Bridge Heritage Centre, but just before we go down there to the Heritage Centre, I want to take a walk just up this path a little bit more, because there's a lovely viewpoint up there. So let's go there and we'll come back again. This goes over to the Hearted Pike, which we'll probably do another day. Also, the view from the Hearted Pike is fantastic, so we'll do that maybe next week. But let's go over to the viewpoint. I just want to show you this bridge, which normally takes you over to the Park Bridge Heritage Centre, but as you can see, it's been blocked off due to work needs to be carried out on there. So this has been closed for a while, but this will take you right across over to the Park Bridge Heritage Centre. Walk down the lane and you'll be there. But let's go back. Let's go to the viewpoint. This is part of the remains from the actual ironworks, the Park Bridge ironworks that used to be here. But let's go over to that viewpoint. Look at the cliff. I like walking in the nature when you can hear the sound of water, the trees, the birds. There we have it. Here we are at the viewpoint. Considering that we are in a town centre, it's an amazing place to see. Here we are, coming towards the end of this lane, and we're now going to turn right onto Old Hill Lane to go to Park Bridge Heritage Centre. This will take you over to Hearted Pike, and this will take you down to the Heritage Centre. This is Park Bridge. One of the biggest ironworks and steel industries in Lancashire. This industry started in, I think it was 1783, when Samuel Lees married Hannah Buckley. They got married in 83. And Samuel moved over here to in 1786, I believe it was, or 89. And no, it was definitely 86. He moved here in 1786, and let me turn the camera around so you don't want to miss anything. This is Park Bridge. Yeah, so he opened, when he moved here, he opened his first watermill by 1789. So tranquil, the water flow. Yeah, so by 1789 he built his first watermill, water-powered mill rather, and started his iron business. And after he passed away, Hannah, his wife, and his 6 children carried on with the business and really escalated the business to great heights. So Hannah, raising her 6 children, continued with the business and taking the business to great heights. The business became known as Hannah and Sons, and the story has it that when the Eiffel Tower was built, all the rivets that were made in the Eiffel Tower, were used in the Eiffel Tower, were actually manufactured here. So you can imagine the scale of this industry. And with this industry, with Ashton being, Oldham and Guidebridge, this northwest area, heavily textile industry with loads of machineries, there was no shortage of work for people here. So the industry, the iron industry, just grew and grew, and it stayed here for about 200 years. Let's just take a walk down to the closer we can get to the river edge. Go down the steps here. So this industry was lasted, or actually opened, for about 200 years. So it's nice to see that, that everything is still kept, or much of it has been preserved. This river, the canals nearby, the railway link from Ashton, Oldham and Guidebridge, this industry was thriving. There isn't much left of it, but Park Bridge, basically it had so many employees, because it was thriving. The number of employees grew, and just be careful, the walkway back to the top. Yeah, because the industry was growing, obviously people needed places to stay, and this small village, Park Bridge, is where all the houses were built for the employees here. But now it's being preserved for somewhere to come for a walk, relax, on a nice Sunday. I need to sit here and daydream. So here you can see that the old industries pictures are still kept here to remind people of what this place used to be. And that road there, that lane, leads to the village and where all the employees used to live. Let's go and take a walk to the top to see what the view is like from up there. This is a steep walk, steep climb. This is the actual heritage centre. Some of the parts are still preserved in there to see how the industry used to run. So that's the entrance over there to the heritage centre. This drain is locked, so I'm not going to go through. It's probably locked for a reason and I don't want to trespass. But this is where I was going to take you, but unfortunately we can't go there. Looks like it's just a car park, but the view from there would be much better. But never mind, we'll go back down. Just before we go, if you follow the road round, it will take you back onto that lane where I showed you the bridge. The wooden bridge would come. There you go, here some of the old machinery is still preserved and used as signposts. And this is the entrance to the actual heritage centre, where you can get more information about Park Bridge and its history. But due to COVID, it's in a lockdown. So unfortunately, we can't go in and have a look. So this is Park Bridge. Hard to imagine hidden in the middle of this town is a place like this to visit, walk around, enjoy. It's amazing, nice that the local council has preserved all this for us to understand how the town was developed. So here we are, Park Bridge tour finished, and what we're going to do now is head over to JayT, a country park. Nice place for a stroll, taking a dog for a walk, Sunday walks, picnics, excellent place. Again with sound of water, with the river Medlock running through, and look at all these moles have been busy. Damn moles get everywhere. Still, it's nature. Nature is good. So back over the bridge, onto the lane, and we'll head over to Nuke Country Park. In the summer, it's a haven for children, families, picnics. It's a fantastic place. As you can see, they've left a bit of machinery. I'm not sure what this is left here for. But these must have been used as a car park here, like the other one I've been to. And the piece of machinery that will probably used at some point in the industry. Not sure what it is, but looks pretty. So let's head over to JayT Nuke Country Park. I love doing these nature walks, and hopefully I'll be doing a lot more when the lockdown opens up. But to walk along with the nature, see the trees, water, birds, it's very tranquil and peaceful. Even along this lane here, there are so many little small pathways that lead to other places. It's amazing. Let's just take a quick look at this here. More information on the ironworks. And a crossover point over the river. Just have a look. Oops. This is actually now classed as Oldham and not Ashton, but here's a sign for it. Some more paths that we can venture out later on. So let's go back on our trek to JayT Nuke. As you can see, it's getting busy on this road here now as it's getting later on in the morning. Now this path will take you all the way up to Oldham Road or Ashton Road, whichever you want to call it. But rather than going along this road, we're going to take a slight detour onto the Bridle Path. You got a lot of horse riders here. And this is quite nice because what they've done is they've actually separated the path for people to walk on and also a path for the horses. So horses can trot along here, and we can peacefully walk on here without being run over by a horse. That there is the lane that we were walking on initially before we moved on to this path. So we are now coming back to the main road again. And this here on the left is a pharmaceutical industry. And this tunnel is now going through under the road and into Nuke.